Hey guys, this is Duane with howtobuildcredittv.com, and I am back again with another live stream. In tonight's live stream, I'm going to be talking a little bit about Capital One Bank and Capital One bank accounts. So that's what we're going to talk about in the beginning of the live stream. And then I'm also going to be doing a little Q&A subscriber hangout where I answer the subscribers' questions or anybody. So if you're new to the channel, this channel talks about everything you need to know about credit cards, and how to make money using credit cards. So if you're watching this back on the live stream or the replay, be sure to subscribe to the channel because we do these live streams every Monday at 7 o'clock Central Time, or at least we try to do them every Monday at 7 o'clock Central Time. So if you're new to the channel, go ahead and smash that subscribe button and hit the like button as well, because it helps the channel quite a bit. So what I'm going to do for the first 5 or 7 minutes is I'm going to say hello to the people that are watching the live stream live. If you're watching it back on the replay, let me know from where you're watching. If you're watching it live, let me know from where you're watching. So I'm going to go and look in the chat and say hello to the people that are watching the live stream currently. Hey, Lynn, how you doing, girl? Lynn as in my Lynn, right? Okay, yeah, I see Toronto there. Cool. Hey, what's going on, Curly Kid TV? I see you, bro. Thanks for joining the live stream, man. Hi, Dianca. Thank you for joining the live stream. Mac, you made a live stream. I think this is the first time I've noticed that you've been on a live stream. Thanks for joining the live stream, sir. Chizoom, totally butchered that. Forgive me, sir. Thank you for joining the live stream. Hey, Jason, thanks for joining, man. Carlos Simpkins, thank you for joining, sir. Ivan, thanks for joining. Jose, thanks for watching the live stream. Derek William, thank you for watching the live stream. Williams, plural. Williams, plural. Joyce, thank you for watching the live stream. Donnie, thanks for joining. Lisa Love Beauty, thanks for joining the live stream. I see you from Texas City, bro. Curly Kid TV. Ryan, thanks for joining the live stream. Gary P, what's going on, sir? Thanks for joining the live stream. What's going on, Josh? Thank you for joining the live stream. Julian, how you doing, sir? Brian, thank you for joining. Nika Baby, hola, thanks for joining the live stream as well. David, how you doing, sir, from California? Okay, cool, I got your name right. I don't even want to say it again, bro. I'm just going to go with that the first time. But cool, thanks for giving me that feedback. Charles, thanks for joining the live stream. Tyrone, how you doing, sir? Thank you for joining the live stream. Mac, okay, great. Mac said I've been on another live stream before. This is my second time reading it live. Okay, cool. I thought so, but I wasn't sure. It's been a while. So thanks for joining again, Mac. I appreciate that. Charles Peak, or is it Peaky? Hello. Thanks for joining the live stream. Hey, Julian, thanks for that super chat, bro. The 99-cent super chat. I appreciate that, sir. Thank you very much. How to get an 800 credit score. Good evening. And how are you, bro? I'm doing great. Thank you for joining the live stream. I appreciate you stopping by here. It means a lot to me. So far there are 29 people in the live stream currently, 28 now for some reason. Hey, thank you for the $15 super chat. I really appreciate that. From how to get an 800 credit score. Dude, I gotta check out your channel since you got that channel name. So I definitely will check that channel out. Let me see if I can open that up in a separate tab. Hi, Deborah. Thank you for joining the live stream. I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you very much. Let's see. Let me see here. I just kind of want to see. Dude, am I not able to go? That's crazy. I guess I'm not. Well, that's stupid. I'm going to have to check out your channel after I do the live stream. So right now there are 33 people chiming in or joining the live stream. Hey, new to credit. What's going on, Sergio? Thanks for stopping by, sir. I appreciate you. Good video, by the way, on the Marriott Bonvoy business card, or Marriott Business Bonvoy, whatever the title is. Good video showing us what the current card looks like. I appreciate that. That was a good video. So if you're just joining the live stream, in this live stream, I'm going to talk a little bit about Capital One Bank in the beginning of the live stream. And then, of course, we'll do our traditional Q&A where I try to answer as many questions as I can in regards to credit cards, and how to make money using credit cards. So once again, that's what we're going to talk about in this particular video. So if you're watching the live stream, go ahead and smash that like button, because clearly you like what this channel is about and you want to help the channel out. So be sure to smash that like button. It helps us quite a bit, and I really appreciate that. Okay, cool. So like I said, I'm going to go ahead and start in the beginning talking about Capital One Bank. I'm gonna go ahead and wait till the 7 minute mark. So I'll just kind of chill and see what's going on. Hey, Jason, thanks for joining the live stream. I appreciate you stopping by, sir. Let's see here. This would like to talk about Patreon tonight. Okay, sure, Donnie. I definitely will talk about Patreon. As a matter of fact, while we're waiting in between, I just kind of want to show you guys like right there. I don't know if you guys can see that. I guess that's a pretty decent shot. There are a lot of authorized users there, as you can see. That is some of the credit cards from people that decided to join on Patreon. So there's a lot of people that is responding to this and clearly, like the service, and I guess, to some extent value the service and the fact that it can help. So I just slapped my Patreon website link in the chat. So if you're watching the chat or if you're in the chat, be sure to click on that link if you want to check out a little bit more about the Patreon. I'll talk more about it later. So Donnie, shoot me a message later on in the live stream and I will be sure to talk more about Patreon. Hey, Janelle, thanks for joining the live stream. I appreciate you. Ellie or Eli, my bad, bro. Ellie, Eli, thanks for joining the live stream. I appreciate you, sir. Cool. So I'm going to wait like about 40 more seconds, and then I'll start talking a little bit about Capital One Bank. And then I will do a lot of Q&A. And hopefully tonight, I want to see if I can do a better job of making sure that the live stream is an hour. I know we get a little rambunctious and we have questions and we want to get them answered. And I definitely want to answer your questions, but I want to see if I can be a little more efficient and try to also give myself a decent opportunity of having a decent Monday night. So I just got from work. I got here about 6:30-ish and I set up to do the live stream. I have my little laptop going. I have my webcam right there looking at you guys. Then I have a microphone right here. Hopefully I'm not too loud. I have no idea until I watch this back. So anyway, so I really want to do a better job of keeping it around an hour so I can chill and have a decent night. I still need to take a shower and eat dinner and wash clothes and all that exciting stuff. So let me say hi to a couple more people and then I'll start talking a little bit about Capital One Bank. So let's see. Miss Lady Renee, thank you for joining the live stream. I appreciate you. Okay. All right. You're LaRonda. Hey, LaRonda. Thanks for joining. I appreciate you joining the live stream. Ryan, thanks for watching, sir. Ryan says, trying to get some help and donations for my restaurant business entrepreneur. If you feel like, okay. Not sure why you're doing marketing in the live stream, but okay. Eric, thanks for joining the live stream. I appreciate you, sir. Milton, thanks for joining the live stream, watching from Boston. Cool. Thanks for stopping by. Jimmy, how you doing, sir? Thank you for joining the live stream. Dude, I swear, is your name pronounced Quaves? Please forgive me. I butchered that. I think it was. I know for a fact that it was a different name, a different channel name earlier on my YouTube journey. But QVs, am I right? Let me know, brother. Let me know. Cool. Let's see here. Oh, okay. Jason says, Duane, please say hi to Allison. She's also watching. Hi, Allison. Is that your daughter, Jason? I saw a picture of you and her in your profile on Patreon. Dude, you guys look alike and you have a cute kid. I know what it's like to have cute kids. I have 2 of them. Cool. Holly, thanks for joining the live stream from New Orleans. Thank you very much. Jimmy from Georgia, thank you for joining the live stream. So real quickly, guys, I want to go ahead and jump into the content here in regards to Capital One Bank. Speaking of daughters, my daughter just texted me. I want to jump into the live stream in regards to Capital One Bank. And so the reason why I wanted to do Capital One Bank is because Capital One Bank has been insanely incredible to me in my journey in regards to rebuilding my credit, in regards to getting an opportunity to just, have a relationship with a bank and allowing me to do certain things. Hi, Nikki. Thank you for watching the live stream from North Carolina. I appreciate you joining the live stream. So like I said, that's cool. That's cool, Jason. Like I said, I just wanted to talk briefly a little bit in the beginning of the live stream regarding Capital One. So Capital One has been a godsend for me. So I ruined my credit a couple of times in my life. I think I ruined it like in my early 20s, which was cool. And then I did some like debt consolidation thing when that was really popular. And then After that, I ended up ruining my credit again around 2009, 2010 because of some life events. So I was like, well, I really want to rebuild my credit. I wasn't really in a rush, but I needed to get it done. So I was like, well, what bank can I go with? And for whatever reason, Capital One did a lot of marketing to me in regards to getting an account with them. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll get this Capital One card. Hey, Josh, thanks for answering that question in regards to which Capital One card is the best card overall. I agree with that. I think the Sabre card is a great card for sure. Definitely you have the opportunity to earn a lot of cash back. I like cash back a lot. I mean, that was kind of my first, experience with making money or benefiting from credit cards. So back in 2013, I applied for the Capital One Platinum card. Now, that particular card had no perks to it per se. There is no annual fee, or there wasn't an annual fee, I don't think, for that card that I got, which was the Capital One Platinum card. Once again, there was it was just a regular credit card, and I was so grateful to get the card. I wish I knew exactly what my credit score was back then in 2013 when I applied for the Capital One Platinum card, but I don't. I would say at worst, maybe like 590 something, and at best, maybe like 620, maybe. I have no clue. I just know that my credit wasn't good, and I was like, well, I really want to get it built back up. So I didn't think that I stood an opportunity of getting approved with any other bank. So I was like, well, Capital One Bank has been marketing me to death. They've been sending me stuff in the mail. So you know what? Let me go ahead and apply for a Capital One card. And I did. And I got approved for the Capital One Platinum card right off the bat, first time around. And I was super happy. I don't remember what the limit was. It could not have been anything higher than $600. I mean, it's impossible for it to be anything higher. Hey, YD Smith, thanks for joining the live stream from Atlanta. So for whatever reason, I got that card and I was super duper happy. So I got that card back in 2013 and I really wasn't worried about doing anything miraculous. I was like, you know what? I'm going to take my time and just rebuild my credit slowly. And to be honest with you, I didn't really care what was going on with my credit. I didn't care who I owed money to. It was like, you know what, whatever. I'm probably never going to fix it, or I'll fix it whenever I fix it. But I wasn't insanely worried about my credit. So I got that card, and then, after a little bit, maybe 8 months later, I was receiving marketing from Capital One again in regards to the Capital One Quicksilver card. So of course, I was really attracted to that particular credit card from Capital One because it offered a 1.5% cash back. Now, keep in mind, this is 2014 that this happened. I had no clue what cashback really was. I don't really know when cashback got started, but I was like, okay, well, that's kind of cool. I wasn't intrigued by the cashback as much as I was intrigued by the fact that Capital One was going to give me an automatic credit limit increase after making 5 monthly payments with the Capital One Quicksilver card. So that was kind of the draw for me personally that got me into getting that Capital One Quicksilver card. So I was like, sweet. All right, they're going to increase my credit limit after 5 months or after 5 monthly payments. That's really easy to do. I'm going to go ahead and jump on it. So for whatever reason, I decided to go ahead and get a second credit card with Capital One. I wasn't really, I don't know, I didn't really have, a strategy at that time, except they're going to increase my credit limit. So that's why I got the Quicksilver card. Now, I got the Quicksilver card in not August. I got it in 2014 sometime. It was less than a year since I got the Capital One Platinum card. Okay. So I got that card. And then for whatever reason, I kind of gravitated towards using that card more because, of course, I got the credit limit increase after 5 months. I think my initial limit on the card was like $500. I think, don't quote me. And then I think I got a credit limit increase of like $800. So it went from 500 to 800 after 5 months. And I was like super stoked about that. I was like, awesome, let's go. You know what I mean? After a while, as the years continue to go on, I think around 2016, towards the end of 2016, I was using that card quite a bit. And then I realized, man, I'm starting to accumulate quite a bit of cash back. So I was getting cash back and I was like, this is kind of cool. And me being the nerd that I am, I was just like watching the cash accumulate. Like I wasn't like getting the cash back and then spending it instantly, because with Capital One Bank, they actually, with the app, I use the app a lot, they actually have it where you get the cash back and you see it as it's occurring, not necessarily at the end of the month. So if you use the card within a couple of days, you're going to see that you have this amount more in cash back. So I like that a lot about Capital One Bank. And so I was like, sweet. So of course I waited, I let my points accumulate because I'm a nerd like that. And I was like, I thought this was cool because I was like, man, I'm getting like free money. Like this is free money to me. You know, clearly every time we use our credit card, the credit card companies make money. So they charge the merchants whatever percentage for us to use a credit card. And so they make money that way right off the top. And then they also make money when, you know, they charge us interest and when we carry a balance on our card. And speaking of carrying a balance, message, don't carry a balance unless you just want to pay interest or unless there's an awesome introductory period where you can, you know, have no interest for 15 months or 18 months or 21 months. We have cards out there that have a 21-month introductory period where you have no interest. So definitely don't do that. Like pay your card, pay your bill on time because it makes sense and you save money. So I think I got up to like 110 or 100. I know it was like around 105 bucks. There were a couple of times that I had gotten quite a bit of cash back on the Quicksilver card. So it got up to, I think, like 105 bucks or so. And I was like, okay, sweet. So what I did was I took my kids out. I think it was probably one of my kids' birthdays. I have no idea who it was between my daughter and my son, but we went to Papados, which is a seafood restaurant here in Houston. And I was like super excited. I was like, man, I'm about to ball out of control with this 105 bucks for 3 of us to eat at the seafood place that's insanely overpriced. But we like it. The kids like it a lot. And they always want to go whenever I'm like, hey, you want to go to Papados? They're like, yes, absolutely. So we went to Papados and I don't remember what the bill was, but I'm pretty sure it was a little less than 105. And I used my Capital One Quicksilver card. And then, of course, I redeemed it. I redeemed whatever the amount was for the cashback that I had. And I remember feeling like super excited about that. And so Capital One Bank was kind of like my first experience in regards to cashback and the power of cashback. And this was in, like I said, 2016. And then, of course, I had accumulated some more money in 2017. But for whatever reason, I was like, this is pretty sweet. So the reason why I decided to make this particular live stream talking about Capital One Bank is because I feel like Capital One Bank is a great bank for people that are looking for second chances or people that are looking to start a relationship with a bank. Now, I personally have had a incredible experience with Capital One Bank. My only complaint with Capital One Bank would be like, okay, like they're not giving me a credit limit increase on, you know, like I had the Capital One Platinum card since 2013. That card is now the Capital One Sabre card, and the limit on that card is $3,000. And then the Quicksilver card, the limit on that is $7,000. And I'm like, what kind of sense does that make? Like I've had the Sabre or the Capital One Platinum longer. What's going on? Why can't I get an increase? So that's my only complaint about Capital One. But I currently have several accounts with Capital One. So real quickly, I got the Capital One Platinum card in 2013. Then I got the Capital One Quicksilver card in 2014. And then December 2015, I got the, I didn't get the anything. I got a auto loan with Capital One Bank. I remember going to the Honda dealership. I've always wanted a Honda Accord. I think probably since like 1992. There's the 92 Accord. I like that body style. I still like that body style. But in 92, I was like in the 8th grade or possibly a freshman in high school, depending on what portion of the year in 92. But I liked the Honda Accord forever ago. If you like the Honda Accord, let me know in the comments section. Give me a thumbs up or tell me you like the Honda Accord. But anyway, I love Honda. And so I went to the dealership in December 2015. And I remember it. I was like, man, I'm not going to get a Honda Accord. I was looking at a Honda Civic, and then I was like, man, a Honda Civic, it's kind of a girl car, kind of, sort of. I mean, not really, but whatever. Let me be. It's a girl car. So I was like, man, my budget will probably only allow me to get a Honda Civic. And so For whatever reason, I looked at the Civic, and me being insanely picky, I didn't like it. I was like, man, there's scratches on there. And it was just kind of, I didn't like it. It was a used car that I was going to buy, right? So I was bugging about that. Then I saw this black Honda Civic, and I was like, yo, that Honda Civic is really, really nice. Not Civic, Honda Accord. Forgive me, Honda Accord. I'm sorry. I'm distracted because I'm trying to pay attention to the live stream chat. And talk to you guys. Speaking of the live stream, hey Ed, thanks for joining the live stream. Hey Miss Gatlin, thank you for joining the live stream. James, what's going on, brother? You're in Oklahoma now. Guess you're driving through. Thank you for joining the live stream. No Lottos, totally butchered. I know I saw you joined earlier. Thank you for joining the live stream. I appreciate you. Tyrone says he has a 2001 Honda Accord. There you go, sir. Jimmy says love Honda. I have an Acura. Want a Honda Odyssey. Yeah, I had an Acura as well, and I had an Acura TL back in 07. Love Acura, same builder basically, right? Same manufacturer. But so I was like, man, I don't have a Honda Accord budget. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was totally not going to get that car. So for whatever reason, you know, the car dealers do what they do. They're going to run your credit, of course. Jix TV, thank you for joining. Nadia, thank you for joining. You have a Honda. There you go. So for whatever reason, Sexy Devil 78, thank you for joining from New Jersey. Alex, thank you for joining the live stream. You have a question. You say, I'm 19 with a credit score of 650. I have the Capital One secured card and Discover secured card. My payment isn't due until May 10th. Should I pay it now? I would say yes, Alex. Always pay your bill in full, and you can pay it at any time. You don't have to wait for your due date. Ryan, thanks for joining the live stream. Omilio, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Thank you for joining the live stream. You said Hyundai is the best cars. Listen, man, it's a free world, bro. We definitely are entitled to our own opinions. But hey, if anything, Hyundai, you know, you guys are halfway there. You start with the letter H, just like Honda. You know, I mean, it's not quite the same, but that's cool. Hey, Lucky G, thanks for joining the live stream. Theodore, thanks for joining the live stream. Recently started building credit using your tips. It's been awesome. Thanks for saying that, and thank you for watching the videos. I'm glad that you find them helpful and it's helping you build your credit score. You said, Theodore says, my Discover secured card, unsecured 8 months exact, went from 500 to 2,500 unsecured. Listen, dude, congratulations. I wish that was my experience, but that's insanely awesome. Thanks for sharing that, bro. I appreciate that. Sexy Devil 78 says Nissans are great cars too. I agree 100%. Killer Walk, hi. Thanks for joining the live stream. I appreciate you. Emilio says it's crazy how I was 390 last year and now I'm at 650. Dude, we should throw a party for you, man. That is incredible. Good work, man. That is really, really good. So I was at the Honda dealership. Today's topic is Capital One Bank. I talked a little bit about that. You can go back and watch the beginning of the stream later on after the stream is finished. So thank you for subbing, Killer Walk 11. I think you said you sub. So in regards to the Accord, so I got, for whatever reason, they ran my credit and I ended up getting approved and my credit was not good. I knew it wasn't good. And the guy was like, your credit's really not that good. But I think one of the things that helped me get approved for that particular loan from Capital One Bank was the fact that I had a loan with Honda Finance when I had the Acura TL back in 07 and I didn't like default on that loan. So for whatever reason, they decided, hey, you know what, we're going to extend this loan to you. And it was Capital One Bank that extended the loan to me. And I remember at the time, I think my interest rate was 7.7, which isn't necessarily a good rate, but it's way better than it could have been. I personally know people that are paying 17, 21% interest rate on car loans. And I'm just like, yikes, like that's crazy that the car dealership or credit card companies or whomever, the banks, kind of prey on you when you need a car. You know, most people go to the dealership because they need a car. Speaking of needing a car, when you have good credit, and this is why credit is so important, you're able to walk into the car dealership and know that you're going to get approved. Like, it's such a different experience to go into the dealership, know you're going to get approved. And so they're going to ask you, well, how's your credit? And you're going to tell them, listen, my credit's dope. I know I'm going to get approved. And that kind of puts all the power in your hands. So like yes, you'd like a car, But when you have good credit and you don't need a car, you're kind of able to get better rates, clearly because number one, you don't need it. So you don't need to like jump on it right away. And your credit score is really good. So credit is super important, and having a good score is also important. So anyway, so Capital One Bank gave me a chance, and the guy was like, dude, your credit's not good. And I was like, yeah, I know that. And so I think I got the loan for like 17,000 and some change. And I put down $3,200, and my car note ended up being $279. I end up paying $300 monthly. Well, I really pay two payments. I pay $150 at whatever point in the month, and I pay another $150 again. Basically, it's like every other week. I just pay $150 on my car loan every other week. So sometimes we have months that we have 5 weeks. So in those months, for some reason, if I end up paying like on the first week of that month, I end up making 3 payments of $150 on my car loan, which is a really, really quick and easy way to save a lot of interest and pay off the loan a lot sooner. So if you have a car loan, or if you have any kind of loan, a mortgage, a personal loan, even if you take the exact amount of money that you owe monthly, let's say I owed $300 monthly. If you split that into biweekly payments of $150, you actually end up saving money on your interest, and you actually end up cutting the life of your loan. And the reason why you do that is because when we pay our loans once a month, your loan is accumulating interest for 30 days or however many days, a lot of days. And so when you make biweekly payments, you're breaking that up. So like let's say if you were going to accumulate $1 a day, clearly there's only going to be $15 worth of interest accumulated after 15 days, as opposed to $30 or $31. So like when you put that payment in there, it really actually helps. It helps lower the overall balance, which is why your interest is going to be lower, because you're lowering the balance by making 2 payments. So if you have a car, or if you have some kind of personal loan, or even your mortgage, try it. Definitely try to make 2 payments a month on your car or personal loan or mortgage. Even if you pay the exact same amount, you don't even pay 1 cent extra. Okay. But if you want to nerd it out like me, you know, pay a little extra, but pay twice a month. It really helps quite a bit. So, so like I said, I got the car loan with Capital One, which was super dope in 2015. And then basically I have several accounts with Capital One right now. As a matter of fact, below this video in the description section, if you're interested in getting a Capital One account, especially a Capital One 360 account, go ahead and use the link below this video. It's a referral link, and it'll help the channel quite a bit. So I personally, right now, I have 2 credit cards with Capital One, 1 car loan, and then I have, I think, 2 checking accounts, 2 Capital One 360 accounts, which is not like a regular Capital One account. The 360 account is basically all online. Even though if you have a Capital One branch around you, you can go get money from the ATM. So I have two checking accounts, that's 360. And then I think I have like 3 or 4 savings account, 360 savings account with Capital One Bank. So that's basically my spill on Capital One. And I'm done with that portion of the video. If you have any questions about that, feel free to ask. And as well, if you have any questions about credit cards, or how to make money using credit cards, feel free to ask that as well. All right, so I'm going to go back and see if I can catch some of these comments here. I know that a couple of you guys were doing some comments here, and I see that hopefully some of them were being answered. Okay, let's see. Captain Ahab says, got 40 points on my credit score following your tips. Hey, thanks for putting that in the chat, man. And thanks for watching the channel. I'm glad the tips help. That's kind of the purpose of this channel and this community. That's why I continue to upload videos, you know, because clearly people are going to be new, and there's always going to be new people, right? So I got to make sure that I'm covering content that's going to be, you know, of some substance to everybody, whether you're brand new or whether you're somebody that, you know, has it all together. The information is kind of the same, but what is also good is that it actually will work if you apply it. So thank you for saying that. I appreciate that a lot. Lucky G says, Capital One is very conservative with credit line increases, I've heard. Yeah, they suck. I don't like that. Victor says, what do you think about Capital One Sabre card? We talked a little bit about that earlier, Victor. Thanks for joining the live stream. And I think Capital One Saver card is really, really good. I was lucky. I got in there when the Capital One Saver card came out initially, so I didn't end up paying for the one that has, I think, 4% back on dining and some other categories. I think dining entertainment is another one. Basically, I got grandfathered into that one, so I don't have to pay the $95 annual fee. But I think it's a good card, especially if you can spend money on those things where you get the 4% cash back. The cash back adds up really quickly. So I think it's a pretty dope card. Sexy Devil 78 says, do dealerships use your auto FICO score to run your credit? I think use the auto FICO score. I'm not sure if you're asking me. I don't even know that there's an auto FICO score per se. Maybe that's what you're saying, but they definitely, I think they use the FICO score. As a matter of fact, most of the lenders use the FICO score. They don't use the Vantage score. They don't use CreditWise. They use the FICO score. Lucky G says, trying to get my credit in the 700 club, currently at 675. Thank you for sharing that. I appreciate that. And you're definitely going to get to the 700 club very soon. Holly says, September of last year, my score was 7. Golly, I'm horrible. 474. Now I'm at 664. Thanks, Duane. Thank you, Holly. And thanks for leaving that comment there. I really appreciate that. And, you know, I'm glad you're getting value from the channel. And more importantly, that you implemented whatever steps that I said and that it worked to your favor. So thank you for leaving that comment there. Emilio says, having good credit. Uh-oh. Whoa. The screen jumped on me here. Is more important than money. Dude, good credit opens up so many doors to you. Like, you'd be so surprised of the opportunities that you get and the offers that you get by having good credit. Hey, by the way, there are 60 people watching the live stream, which is really dope. Can you guys please smash that thumbs up button, smash that like button? I need at least 40 of those, please, because there's 61 now watching the live stream, if you haven't already done so. Cool. Ryan, thanks for joining the live stream. You said the 360 Capital One is great for saving money. Absolutely. As a matter of fact, I'm a nerd. I actually save money using online savings accounts because those accounts normally have a higher interest rate. But I do have like 3 Capital One 360 savings accounts because the accounts are like really easy to open and they're really quick to open. I use the app all the time. And I kind of use the different accounts for something different if I'm saving for a trip versus, you know, saving to just save for that matter or saving to invest. I use different accounts. So that's why I have so many Capital One 360 savings account. But you're absolutely right. The savings account with Capital One is pretty darn good. Okay. So Chisholm, dude, that's so funny. I see your name and when I was in high school, I played soccer and there was this guy from Africa. His name was Chimi. So it's funny. I see your name and I think of him, even though I don't speak to him anymore. But anyway, so it says, what was your score when you were approved for the auto loan? No idea. No idea what the score was. I mean, that's how much I didn't care about the score. I was like, you know, I don't even know. I didn't at that time in 2015, believe it or not, I walked into a dealership not even knowing my credit score. I didn't check it. Which is real crazy because I'm a nerd and I nerded out a lot, you know, in these videos, trying to give you guys information and try to keep you informed. But I can't honestly say that I remember that I checked my score. So I'm ashamed to admit that. But hey, I'm better now. I know what my score is now. So sorry I couldn't help you. R. Warwick, thanks for joining the live stream. It says, what age should I add my kid to credit card so build their credit early? You can start adding your child to your credit card when they're 13. I know that for a fact regarding American Express. I'm pretty sure that age is pretty much across the board. I feel like it may be 14 with other cards, but I know for American Express that 13 is when you can add your child as an authorized user. And both of my kiddos are on my cards as authorized users because, you know, I want to set them up for success. I want them to be able to get their own car and be able to, you know, get approved for that loan right out the gate, whenever that is, or any other, you know, credit cards or anything like that. So that's a good question. And I would totally, you know, recommend that if you have children, hey, go ahead and slap them on your card as an authorized user, especially if you're having, you know, good credit history and payment history. It really helps them out a lot. So thanks for asking that question, R. Warwick. I appreciate that a lot. Lucky G says, I would try Capital One 360 checking, but I heard they use check systems. I have an old account that I paid off back in 2014, but they don't care. Yeah, check systems is a trip, but yeah, I mean, in regards to that, there's of course ways around it, not necessarily with Capital One, but there are different banks that don't use check systems. So like if people were interested in getting a bank account, like if you want to know, like, who they pull or who they use to kind of see your banking history, you could always ask them that. Hey guys, thanks for smashing that thumbs up button. I appreciate it. There are now 31 thumbs up. Thank you for that. Appreciate that a lot. All right. Tyrone says, I used to have a Capital One 360 account. You used to? Oh man, what happened? The one and only Hump Day. What, are we early? It's Monday, right? Theodore says, I've been building credit for 9 months. Got the Discover. Where are we at? Lost you for a second there. Hey, thanks for that 99 cents super chat. The Coin Alley, thank you, sir. I appreciate you very much. 9 months, okay. Got the Discover, Capital One Platinum, and Citibank and Self-Lender. That's good stuff, man. I think, about a year from now, your score is going to be like good, better than it is currently right now. So you say you've been doing it for 9 months. So that is pretty sweet, man. Congratulations to you. Mr. Robot 3000, loving the new Amex Gold card, which I applied for using your link. But what are the product change rules for Capital One? Great question, and congratulations on that American Express Gold card. And thank you, sir, for using my link. I appreciate you very, very much. Speaking of using my link, if you're interested in getting cards from American Express or Discover, be sure to use the link below any of my videos. I have those links in all the videos. And when you use the referral link for American Express, especially, you normally end up getting a better sign-up bonus using somebody's referral link than just signing up at the American Express website. So in regards to what the product change rules are with Capital One, dude, I really don't know. I think now you're supposed to be able to jump online and try to go from like one card to the other. Now, I don't know how easy that is. I've heard people say that they've done it and it's easy. In the past, I had to call them up and say, hey, I'm interested in getting this card. Me personally, I didn't have any problems, but I know of other people that when they contacted Capital One, they weren't able to get the cards. So I think you can actually, like I said, do it online. Don't quote me on that, but definitely check that out. Log in and see, or call them up, and they'll be able to help you. Sorry, I'm not any more help. I wish I was more help for you, bro. Derek Williams says, yes, it's FICO 8. Okay, cool. You were answering someone else's question. Amex is stingy with credit limit increase too. Really? That's funny, Tyrone, because a lot of people, they want to claim, oh man, you can get 3 times your credit limit after 6 months with American Express. I've heard that so many times, and that has not been my experience. As a matter of fact, I'm waiting to reapply. I'm waiting to reapply for another, but a credit limit increase. I'm sorry, guys. My cell phone is still on for some reason, and I'm getting all kinds of notifications. Not anymore. It's turned off, or the volume is turned off. Okay, cool. So Julio says, do you have Experian Credit Boost activated in your Experian account? I do not. You have the Blue Cash Everyday card. Tyrone says, yes, I do have the Blue Cash Everyday card. Don't do Experian Boost. You're giving them access to your banking information. Okay, that's what Josh is saying. Hey, Josh, thanks for providing that feedback. Josh is also saying focus on your revolving credit accounts and paying on time. Holly says cash is king, but credit is queen. I like that, Holly. Thank you for that contribution. And I think you're very right. You're very right. Cool. Ryan says Discover Bank is also good. Absolutely. As a matter of fact, Ryan, I was supposed to do a Discover video in regards to their banking account months ago. Being busy on YouTube and being busy having the ability to have to make a lot of videos is very good because I want to be on YouTube for the long haul. I'm trying to make sure that I don't burn myself out. So eventually I'll get to the Discover video in regards to their account. But you're very right, Ryan. Discover is very, very good. Nikki says Ally Bank online savings is great too. Thank you for sharing that. And I agree. Ally Bank is pretty freaking awesome. I was trying to get one of their credit cards. Not that it was that good of a card. It was a cashback card. I was losing my mind with credit cards recently. I'm like, I want all the cashback cards. I want the sign up bonuses because I just think it's, you know, really neat. You can spend $500 and get $150 back or $200 back. I think that's really neat. And of course, it is another opportunity for me to increase my overall credit limit. So that's why I like to apply for cards. Aviance, I think, okay, you were talking to Josh. Cool. Derek says, I got approved for the Chase Freedom Unlimited thanks to Duane authorized user account along with my own secured cards and self-lender 3 months. Hey, man, listen, congratulations again. I know you sent me the message today in regards to getting approved for that Chase Freedom Unlimited. Dude, I'm kind of curious to see, or not to see, but I'm kind of curious if they would have approved you for the Sapphire. You know, I'm glad you did what you did, and I'm glad you got approved for the card. So congratulations to you, sir. Theodore says, how much credit history do I need to apply for American Express? I have 9 months AAOU. My FICO is 700 with no negatives. I also live in Houston. Hey, Theodore, what I would recommend is go to the Amex site and fill out their pre-qualification deal. It doesn't hurt your credit score. See if you're pre-qualified for any cards from American Express. If you are, go ahead and click on any one of my videos and use the link below the video and sign up for the American Express card. More than likely, you'll have a better offer using that referral link than you will signing up on the American Express website. So I think your credit score certainly is in great condition to be approved for a card. So fill out the pre-qualification and then come back and use one of my referral links in regards to any cards from American Express. Sexy Devil 78 says, are there monthly fees for their checking and savings? No, I'm pretty sure somebody already answered that, but no, there is not any fees for Capital One 360 account. That's why I love Capital One. There's no minimums, there's no fees, and you can click on the referral link below the video and you'll kind of see what's going on there. But anyway, yeah, so there's no fees. Hey, okay, so Wade says, good evening, ladies and gents. Dude, I'm like so far behind in the chat, as you can see, right? Cool. So Jimmy, thank you for joining the live stream. I appreciate you. I don't think I've seen your name earlier here. Jimmy says, credit is the new dollar to access wealth, leverage power. Just purchase a great book on Amazon, The Wake Up Call, Financial Inspiration Learned from 444 by Ash. Okay, Jay-Z comments. Interesting. First of all, thanks for, I guess, putting that here in the chat. I guess if I'm able to watch the replay back, I might check that out if I remember. Okay, let me see here. Goodness, I'm pretty far behind. Check Please says, how can we get added to Duane's authorized, be an authorized user? And I see that the Coin Alley slapped the my website in there, which is the website is patreon.com/how to build credit TV. I'll go ahead and just throw it back in the chat just to have it be the most recent thing. I'll talk a little bit about the authorized user towards the end of this video. And the reason is because today is the 15th of April. And so for people that are joining today, you're going to get billed today, the 15th, and then you're going to get rebilled on the 1st. So Patreon bills you on the 1st of every single month. So if you're interested in becoming an authorized user, I just want to make sure you know that, you have that in mind. And, you know, if you can wait, I would just wait till the 1st of the month. That's just what I would do personally. So I'll talk a little bit about that in just a second. Sexy Devil says, thank you so much for sharing your knowledge about credit. It's very informative. Thank you so much, Sexy Devil 78. I really appreciate that comment. And this is really cool. I mean, I'm doing the live stream and I'm looking here. We have 68 people watching this live stream. Like, that's super dope. And I'm excited because I think that's only going to grow as the years go on. So thanks for saying that. And hopefully we can continue to grow the community and help more people. There are now 70 people. I think that's my all-time high, 70 people in the live stream. Thanks, guys, for watching. I appreciate that a lot. Okay, cool. So let me scroll down here. Michael, thanks for joining. The Yoda of credit. What's up, man? Michael, come on, bro. You giving out compliments like that? The Yoda of credit. First of all, love the Star Wars reference. Star Wars, hands down. Totally love that a lot. So I appreciate that. Cool. Let me see if I can read some more comments here. Derek Williams says, I was scared to go for the Sapphire. Okay, yeah, I hear you, bro. I hear you. Hey, Alberto, thanks for joining the live stream, bro. Nice to see you in here again. Lucky G says, Alert for the whole community. Self-lender doesn't do credit check, but they also like Discover Checking and Ally Checking and Capital One Bank all use check systems. Thank you for saying that in the live stream, Lucky G. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you, sir. Timothy Kelly, thank you very much for joining the live stream. I've never seen your name, I don't think. Miss Pay. Okay, wait a minute. Lost you for a second there. Missed payments and student loans. Maybe you were speaking to someone else, not sure. Jose, hey, Duane from California. Hope you're having a good day. I'm having a great day, man. I completed another day at work, which means I'm going to get some money this Friday coming up, or really next Friday. So I'm having a good day. I hope you're having a good day, bro. Valencia says, Amex just gave me 2 cards in less than 5 days. I got the Everyday card and the Blue Cash card. I hope you're generous. I hope they're generous with their credit line increases. I did the apps 1 day apart. Cool. Yeah, American Express is really, really cool. You basically can have 2 credit cards with Amex within a 90-day window. I'm not sure what the rules are in regards to the charge cards. I want to say you can get 2 credit cards and 2 charge cards within a 90-day window, but don't quote me on that. Basically, what's going to happen is, and I know this from experience, is if you apply, let's say you now have 2 credit cards with Amex, and I did the same thing. I got, let's see, I had gotten the SPG card, which is now the Marriott Bonvoy card. I got that in, I don't know, February 6th. I got it on my daughter's birthday. And then I applied for the blue business card from American Express, I think maybe in the same month, in February. So I got those 2 cards. And then I wanted to get the Delta Platinum Sky Miles card from American Express, and I was rejected. So they just told me that I, wasn't able to get more credit cards. I can only get 2 credit cards within a 90-day period. So they were like, wait for that period to be up and then reapply. So just fun fact, if anybody wanted to know that. William, thanks for joining the live stream. I don't think I've seen your name. It says, you said, still using US Bank Cash Plus, also working on getting a new increase on both. I'm also trying getting increase on Wells Fargo. Yeah, absolutely, man. The more available credit that you have, it looks really, really good. And more importantly, it looks like, you're able to manage your credit, which is very important for lenders when they're looking at it. If you had $100,000 of available credit line, and clearly you're below 10%, between 0 and 10%, that's a really, really good look. That says to the bank, this guy's really responsible. They know how to manage their cash. They know how to manage their credit. So I think he's going to be a low risk. Let's go ahead and do business with this guy. Let's extend a loan or credit limit or whatever it is to this guy. So absolutely, I agree with you. Real quickly, by the way, the people's names that are in blue on the live stream are people that have YouTube channels, except Josh. Josh doesn't have a YouTube channel, but he might soon. Be sure to check out their channel and subscribe if you like the information that they're uploading. Cool. So Richard, thanks for joining the live stream, sir. Can we get better offers than what offers we get in the mail? I'm not sure. If you're talking about Capital One, probably not. In regards to better offers in general, when it comes to credit cards, you can definitely search on Google for like sign-up bonuses or better offers. You will definitely find more information that way than you will if you're waiting to get something in the mail. Okay, cool. Okay, so Aviance says, I hope I'm saying your name right. I've only said it a couple of times. Duane, I asked Discover about changing to the 5% cashback from the 1 and 2. What is a good thing to consider when making this decision, pros and cons? In regards to that, there is no cons as far as I'm concerned, because right now with the Discover card, if you're in the 5% cashback category, you actually get 5% cashback on all your gas purchases up to $1,500 for these 3 months. So April, May, and June. Now, if you can spend $1,500 worth of gas in those 3 months, that's going to be $75 worth of cash back. And if you're in your first year of membership with Discover card, Discover is going to match that $75. So that's $75 times 2 in regards to cash back. So there is no cons as far as I'm concerned when you do the 5% cashback category, because the 5% that you earn is going to overshadow the 2% that you get and the 1% that you get on the regular secured Discover card. So that's my answer to that question. I hope that helped. Definitely, if I were you, get that 5% cashback category. That helped me make a lot of money with Discover card. Okay, cool. So Derek says, Duane, is it okay to post my Chase Freedom referral link? Sure, Derek, go for it, bro. I actually don't have a Chase referral link, which is really sad. I really don't understand why I don't, but hey, go for it, man. That's cool. Lucky G says, how do we freeze check systems report? I have no idea. I have no idea, Lucky G. That's so funny. I'm laughing because I'm just like being brutally honest. I have no idea, but I don't know. Maybe somebody answered that question later on in the chat. I'm going to scroll down and see what else here. Jason Rio says, Duane, thanks for talking about Patreon billing because I was wondering why I was billed twice. Listen, man, I'm so sorry. And well, you said you were billed twice. I'm assuming you joined on some day that wasn't the first of the month. And so, yes, I can understand. I wish you would have reached out to me. I would have definitely taken care of you in any way that I could, but I'm glad I cleared that up, I guess. Hey, what's going on, Credit Card Maestro? Thanks for joining the live stream, brother. Saw your video today on the, what is it, minute something? It's, I don't remember, minute something, like Minute Room or something. I thought it was a cool video. I actually didn't even know that. I wish that they had it available in more places, but that was a really good video. The Credit Card Maestro has a YouTube channel. Check out the channel, subscribe to the channel. He provides great information and good content. Actually talks about some stuff that I don't talk about. So you definitely want to check that out. Cool. Okay. So Screaming Giraffe, follow your videos for a while. First of all, awesome channel name. Finally got my Chase Sapphire Reserve and a week later, American Express Platinum. That's how you do it. Congratulations, Screaming Giraffe. Totally love that channel name. Congratulations, and thank you for sharing that. That's really awesome. Janae says, how do you feel about the Discover Debit Card? I think Discover Debit Card is dope. You get 1% cash back on all your purchases. Up to a certain amount. I don't remember what the amount is. Discover has been doing a really good job marketing a whole lot. Hey, if you're just watching the live stream, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to the channel because on the channel, we talk about credit cards, and how to make money using credit cards. So if you're new, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, but more importantly, subscribe because we do videos just like this every Monday, and I try to post at least 3 times a week. Sometimes it's 2 times a week. All right, so sorry I had to get that plug in there. But in regards to the Discover Debit Card, I think it's good. I think it's a good card. Me personally, I would never do it because, you know, I'm busy doing cash back and getting like either like more than 1% cash back or like 4 times points toward like American Express stuff. So for me, I personally wouldn't do it. But if someone's getting started and getting their feet wet and just started a relationship with Discover Card, and that's their first relationship, then go for it. You know what I mean? That's a really easy way to get some cash back. So that's my 2 cents on that, Janae. Alberto says, Duane, I max out my secure credit card Discover and my FICO dropped 10 points. Listen, don't worry about that, Alberto. Your FICO score will go back up. I'm not sure why it dropped. That's kind of weird, but it will go back up. It may have to do with your utilization. I'm not sure. So like for me to actually kind of try to give you feedback on that is crazy. But more importantly, it's going to go back up. Trust me, I applied for a lot of credit cards and my score went down quite a bit. And then it came right back up. So don't worry about that, Alberto. Cool. Lucky G says, what's the easiest Chase credit card to get? I think, me personally, the first card that I got was a Chase Freedom Unlimited card. Okay, so I think between the Chase Freedom Unlimited and Freedom, it's probably pretty much the same. I think there's the Chase Slate card. I don't really know a whole lot about it because it's kind of like, I don't think it offers any cash back or anything like that. But that card might be a little easier to get. Don't quote me. I did my best trying to answer that question. Clay, thanks for joining the live stream, bro. I appreciate you. Janae says, can you explain credit usage? So in regards to credit usage, I think you're talking about credit utilization or credit card utilization. Now, there's a whole bunch of misconception. A lot of people have heard, myself included, for the longest time, oh, just use about 30%. As long as you're using 30%, you know, that your credit score is going to be good. Now, basically, credit utilization or credit card utilization has to do with how much of your available credit limit you're using. So you have credit limit specific to one credit card, and then you have credit limit specific to all of your cards. If you have several cards, it has to do with all the cards. So as an example, let's say I had 5 cards and I had $10,000 across all of those cards. Like, you know, let's say I had 2,000 here, 3,000 here, whatever, it all equaled $10,000. If I'm using currently $5,000 out of the $10,000 of my overall credit limit across all 5 of those cards, I would be using 50%. That's 50. Using 50% of your overall credit utilization, no matter what the limit is not good for your score. You need to be using between 0% and 10%. So 0% and 10% of $10,000 would be between $0 and $1,000. Okay, so that's an example of credit card utilization. And so if I were you, I would just kind of play around with that and see, you know, how that affects your score. I've heard a lot of people say that if their credit card utilization is between, you know, I say between 0 and 10. I always try to keep mine at 0, which is impossible because I use my card all the time. But some people like to say, well, when my credit card utilization is at 6%, my score is higher at 6% than it is at 0. So the more you pay attention and download the Credit Karma app and pay attention to your credit card utilization, that's when you'll know exactly how to tweak it and what happens for your specific credit score. So download the Credit Karma app and, you know, just kind of play around with that. So I hope I helped in regards to that, Janae. Cool. Clay says, I got the Discover card Saturday. How soon should I apply for the Citi card? It depends on your inquiries, Clay. If you have a bunch of inquiries and buy a bunch, I mean, 3 or more, then I don't know. I shouldn't say 3. Maybe I should say 4 or more. Okay. It depends on your inquiries and depends on what your score is. If you're talking about like the Citi secured card, then you can probably go for it and you probably will be okay. It's hard to kind of just give a blanket advice in regards to, you know, if you should apply for it or not, because I don't know what your score is and I don't know like what your credit report looks like. So that's kind of my best advice, being in the dark in regards to what your credit situation is. Charles, thanks for joining the live stream, sir. You said, I'm waiting for approval for Capital One Venture. They wanted more information as far as employment and income information. Well, hopefully you get that card, man. And if you do, please let us know. Come on back to the live stream or comment on one of the videos and let me know, please, sir. Cool. Let's see here. Max says you should do a video on Green Dot Platinum Secure Card. I thought about it and I really should. It's weird. I try not to do videos about cards that like I personally wouldn't advise people getting, because like with that particular card, you're going to end up canceling that card because there's no step up card, right? There's no like better version of that particular card or a better version that Green Dot offers. So it's kind of tricky, but I may look into doing a video on that because I definitely need video ideas. So thank you for that contribution, Mac. All right, let me go ahead and scroll on down here. Trent, thanks for joining the live stream, sir. What's going on with you? Check Please says, what is the best bank checking account would you recommend? Best bank checking account. Tricky question. I say tricky question because when I think best bank checking account, I think sign up bonus because I'm a nerd that way. Chase, when I got my Chase account, and you can still do this now. Actually, I got $200 because if you sign up with Chase and you use a specific coupon, like if you go to Google and type in Chase sign up bonus or Chase checking account bonus, you'll see that they'll offer you $200 if you sign up for a checking account with Chase that is free with direct deposit. So you get $200 once you deposit at least $500 in the account, direct deposit. Okay. So it has to total $500 for the entire month. It doesn't have to be one direct deposit of $500. It just has to add up to. So like if you got a direct deposit for 3 something, and then you got another direct deposit for 1 something, as long as it equal $500, you'll get $200 in your account, and they're pretty quick about it. So you'll see the $200 in your Chase checking account. And since I said Chase, I mean, like, I think that's a good place to start, because Chase is a credit card that a lot of people would like to get, and they have a lot of cool cards. So I'm going to start with Chase, but basically what I think is a good checking account is always something that has a decent sign-up bonus, and I don't have to jump through hoops to get it. There are a lot of great banks, I mean, clearly Discover Card, or Discover in general, has a really good bank. There's Bank of America, there's Wells Fargo. So that's kind of my advice on that. I hope that was a decent answer to that question, sir. Derek says Chase Slate is a balance transfer. Okay. So you were talking about that. I said something about Chase Slate earlier. Jimmy says, I purchased another book. Okay. Let's see what happened. Okay. Another book to improve my credit secrets, which I discovered several major credit agencies, including Innovis. Exactly. That's that credit agency, credit bureau, a lot of people don't talk about, but there are actually 4 credit bureaus. And Innovis is one of those 4, the one that nobody talks about. All right, let's see here. Oh, Janae, thank you so much. Janae says, thanks. You explained that so well. So now I know. Gregory Dunn, thank you for joining the live stream, sir. I don't think I've seen your name earlier on. You said I use my credit card like a debit card. I pay no interest. Congratulations, sir. Hats off to you. Major respect. That's what I do too. And I get my cash back or my points. So good stuff. Thanks for sharing that, sir. Clay says my Credit Karma score is 60 points higher than my FICO score. Yeah, I mean, I could see that, because Credit Karma is not like insanely accurate. For me personally, my Credit Karma score is always lower than my FICO score. So whenever I see that my Credit Karma score is like really high, I'm like, okay, sweet. That means my FICO score is higher. But that's just my personal experience. Okay. Theodore says, if you have 5 inquiries in 6 months, Citibank will automatically deny you. Thank you for sharing that. I appreciate that. Speaking of denial, I definitely got denied for having too many accounts in the last 24 months when I applied for my Barclays Arrival Plus credit card. And that rule with Barclays Bank is if you have more than 6 accounts within the last 24 months. So it's like Chase 524 rule, but it's Barclays 624 rule, in case anybody's interested. Barclays actually has some good cards and good sign-up bonuses, which is why I apply for most cards now, is because of the sign-up bonus and the fact that I want to increase my overall credit limit. Okay, let's see here. All right, so the chat, so the live stream so far is a little bit over an hour, and I said I wanted to do my best in keeping it at an hour. Let me see if I can answer some more questions here and then get on out of here so I can go take a shower and eat dinner and wash clothes for work tomorrow. Cool. I'm sure you guys wanted to know that. Let's see here. Janae says I have 100 inquiries, most from shopping for a car. Wow. But I was thinking, should I not apply for anything? Definitely don't apply for anything, Janae. Absolutely don't do anything for 2 years for sure, or however long it takes for those inquiries to fall off. You'd be very surprised to know how much that affects your score. And certainly you're not going to get approved for anything, I don't think. So definitely don't apply for anything. That's my 2 cents on that. Screaming Giraffe, what do you think about Citi Double Cash Card? I definitely have that card. I like it very much. The only thing that I have to complain about is the fact that, like, when you try to redeem your cash back, let's say you redeem your cash back as a statement credit, you actually are kind of shooting yourself in the foot, because you're paying your bill with your cash back and you're not able to get that other 1%. So you get 1% when you make a purchase, and then you get another 1% when you pay your bill. But if you use your cash back as a statement credit, you're not going to get 1% for paying the bill. So that's something that's not just like insanely known or common sense, but I don't like that, and that really sucks. So if you have cash back, the Citi Double Cash Card, definitely have them mail you a check. That way you get all your money. And if you even take that check, cash it, and pay the bill that way, you're still going to get your 1% back from paying your bill. So you get 1% when you purchase and another 1% when you pay your bill. That's my only complaint. I think it's a decent card. I like it, and I like Citibank. So I got that card because it's a Citibank card, and I'm definitely going to be getting more credit cards with Citibank. For our great community, if you need help building, try shopping Cart Trick store cards offered by Comedy Bank, and they report to TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. Thank you very much, sir, for putting that comment in the live stream. I appreciate you, sir. All right. Julian says, being an authorized user more than a year, how would that affect your score? Good question. I mean, honestly, it's going to allow you to, most importantly, have that $6,000 of available credit. So that's going to, be beneficial, and it's going to make it a lot easier for you not to have a high credit card utilization because you have that extra $6,000. The only way that we're going to know how much it affects your credit score is when you take it off. You know what I mean? And if you take it off and you don't have like other cards that have that $6,000 balance, or the fact that you're building a relationship with American Express and you're building history with American Express, you're losing history and you're losing that overall balance. I can talk to you more about that, Julian, outside the live stream. So if you got questions regarding that still, I'll do my best to answer you. Ebony, thanks for joining the live stream. Ma'am, you said I got approved for the Capital One Journey card. Congratulations. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing that here in the live stream. I appreciate that a lot. Let's see here. It's me, dude. Can I get over 800 just by paying on time and keeping it under 30%? I don't think so. I think you need to be way under 30%. You need to be like maybe 0 to 5% on the credit card utilization. And also you need to have perfect payment history, like 100% payment history. And then another thing that would be good would be to have credit cards for at least 8 years, like your overall credit age, the overall credit card age. Now, I think you can get an 800 credit score without having your overall credit age being 8+ years, but definitely you want to have the utilization be between 0 and 5%, and definitely have 100% payment history, definitely have no inquiries. And that would probably be a good place to start in regards to getting over 800. Cool. Okay, how to get an 800 credit score says, what is your biggest challenge when building your credit? If you're starting from scratch, I mean, the biggest challenge in general in regards to building credit, I think, is the time factor. Because just about everything in life takes time. I mean, like when we're little, like everybody wants to be grown, right? Like we all want to be 18 and then we all want to be 21, right? And then once you get to like 41, we all kind of, well, I shouldn't say we all, but most people want to go back to being younger. So I think time is probably the thing that sucks the most in regards to credit, because you just have to wait. Sometimes you just have to wait some things out, and you have to have the time to have the history and payment history to show the creditors, to show the banks that they can trust you. And of course, other people can see that, other lenders can see that. And of course, it'll be easier to build your credit as that goes along. So for me personally, I think time is probably the biggest challenge. I mean, like paying your bill on time is easy. Like, don't use your credit card unless you have the money in the bank to pay for it. That's a no-brainer. So that's I think that's my 2 cents in regards to that, is time. You got to have the time to be patient to do it. And then, of course, you have to have the time, the average age of credit, which takes time to build that as well. Everything else, I think, is pretty easy. It's easy to stay with, between 0 and 10% on your credit card utilization. It's easy to pay all the bills on time. Cool. Let's see here. Okay, sweet. I sort of made it to the bottom of the live stream here. How to get an 800 credit? 30% is a danger sign. Yeah, 1 to 7 is best for getting the highest credit score possible. Oh, okay, got you, bro. All right, Lyndon, I see you. I was like, who is this? How to get a How to get an 800 credit score. Cool. Okay. All right. I see you, Lyndon. Cool. Thanks for telling me that's you, man. Let's see here. Thank you, Credit Card Maestro. Gonna wait. Okay, cool. Thanks for giving that advice, Credit Card Maestro. Appreciate it. Absolutely. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the live stream. It's been an hour and almost 10 minutes. If you have any more questions, shoot them in the live stream right now. I'll do my best to answer it. And if I don't answer it, maybe somebody will know the answer and help me out. But I'm going to go ahead and try to end it here tonight. Thank you so much for watching the live stream. If you have any questions, I'm going to chill out and kind of see here if anyone else has any questions. If you gave a super chat, thank you very much. I appreciate the super chat. They help a lot. Thank you so much. Hey, Rod, thanks for leaving that comment there. I don't think I saw your name earlier, so thanks for doing that. Good night, Janelle. Thank you for watching the live stream. Cool. So if there aren't any more questions, or I'm going to wait a couple more seconds, maybe like 30 more seconds. If there aren't any more questions, like I said, I did talk about the Patreon like a teeny tiny bit, right? So I'm looking at right here, a lot of credit cards. There's a lot of them. Sorry, the lighting is kind of screwing that up. But as you can see there's a lot. All of these cards here, there we go. Little focus. Nice. All of these cards here are American Express cards. There's a couple of, I think there's a Bank of America card in there. There's a U.S. Cash, a U.S. Bank. And then there's also some Discover card here. So all of these are authorized users, guys. A lot of people are responding and signing up for the authorized user on my Patreon page. And like I said, if you're watching the live stream, if you're watching this back on the replay, just go ahead and wait till the first of the month to sign up. Today's the 15th of April, and you're going to be billed today, and you're going to be billed again on the 1st. So wait till the 1st. Keep coming back to the live stream, and hopefully we'll take care of you guys and answer your questions. Thank you guys so much for watching the live stream. I see here, let's see, Lucky G says, have you ever heard of a smaller credit bureau? Sage Stream, ARS. Nope, I haven't. But then again, I really hadn't heard of Innovus until somebody mentioned it to me, and I was like, wait, what? I think I contacted Capital One, and Capital One was telling me that they pulled from all 4 bureaus. Okay, 4 bureaus. That's interesting. So no, I have not, unfortunately. Michael says, what's the easiest Amex card to get? My scores are in the low 700s. First of all, I think you're going to be able to get an Amex card. Like I said, check out the website and see if you're pre-qualified, and then use the referral link below any one of my videos. In regards to that, I would say probably a charge card would be easier to get. The Amex Gold card might be easier to get, but definitely start with the pre-qualification at the website. Do that first. Come on back to my video or anybody else's video or anybody's referral link. You definitely want to use somebody's referral link so that you can get a better sign-up bonus that way. Okay, Josh said Bank of America is great. You've been a customer since 2006. Yeah, I think just about any bank is good once you're doing what it is you're supposed to do and they're not charging a whole bunch of fees. But Bank of America is certainly one of the bigger banks, so you're absolutely right. Lucky G says, my last question for today, are you saying Chase the best? I see you went back to that question, right? I'm not necessarily saying that Chase is the best checking account to have. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that in regards to me, when I sign up for checking accounts, I normally sign up for accounts that has some kind of sign-up bonus because I'm in a position where I could get an account with a sign-up bonus. So that's kind of what I'm saying, to be honest with you. Wow, customer since 1996. That is crazy, the Coin Alley. In 1996, I graduated high school, sir. That's funny. That's a good one. Hey, Gary, thank you so much for the super chat. Dude, you're giving me the super chat, and I'm trying to exit the live stream. I feel like I got to stick around because like with these super chats, it has like a little time deal going there. As the time goes on, I'm not sure how to explain it, but your super chat stays at the top for a while. And so these super chats are really cool. As a matter of fact, like if you want to do a super chat and make a comment in the actual super chat, it makes your comment stand out clearly because you're highlighted, right? Because you did something that's insanely awesome. And I appreciate you, Gary. Thank you very much for that $20 super chat, dude. I appreciate it more than you know, and it helps a whole lot. It just reconfirms to me that this channel and what we're doing here is serving a good purpose, and you know, it's relevant. So thank you for that. I appreciate you a lot, man. 1996, I was 13 back then. Yeah, well, in 96, I was 17. I turned 18 in 96. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. I'm getting up there. It's been a million years. What's that? 96, 23 years since I graduated high school. Yikes. That is crazy. Jimmy says, thanks, Duane, and the community for the information tonight. Thank you, Jimmy, for tuning in. I appreciate you a lot, sir. Okay, so once again, if you have any questions at all about anything, I'll try my best, and I definitely have a whole bunch of help in the live stream here to answer any questions that I may not know the answers to. Great chat today. Thank you, Duane, and everyone here. Thank you for watching and joining and contributing in the live stream. Appreciate you. We some old heads. I hear you, Julian. Absolutely. Eric, great content. Thank you, sir. Janelle says, peace. I see you. Oh, Lyndon, come on, bro. What are y'all? Hey, man, I'm trying to end the live stream. What are y'all doing? Says you're a big help to a lot of people, and we appreciate you. I appreciate you, Lyndon. Thank you, sir. By the way, are you going to start a YouTube channel? I see you got your little channel name here. How to get an 800 credit score. You thinking about starting a channel, bro? If you're watching this video and you haven't hit that thumbs up button yet, please hit that thumbs up button. It helps greatly. Oh, nice. Okay. I see Janelle answered for you there. That's pretty cool. Dude, let me know. Contact me. I'll help you in any way that I can in regards to a channel. I certainly have. I've got my share of videos and what I've done to get to where I'm at right now, and I could certainly provide you with insight in regards to that. So let me know. We don't want you to go. Yeah, right. Get out of here. It's actually kind of funny because there's 40-something people still watching, which is very interesting. And it means a lot. You know what I mean? It's like it's some good stuff. When I'm like, okay, guys, I'm about to wrap up and people are still watching. Like, thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. Miss Lady Renee says the love. Absolutely. I'm feeling it tonight for sure. Absolutely. I'm feeling it just about every night when we do these live streams. I'm blown away because like, I can remember thinking about starting the channel. And so like, I guess it's story time, guys. When I was starting the YouTube channel, I was like, man, I remember I bought my ring light. My ring light's right here. You guys can't see it. I bought my ring light and I bought like a backdrop and I had spent like 150 bucks and I was bugging. I was like, man, I spent 150 bucks. Like, if you know me, I don't like to spend money. And but I was really determined about building this channel. So I'm like, yikes. So anyway, so I was like, I bought it, I set it up, I turned on the ring light, I have my little iPhone for my video, and I remember feeling so overwhelmed. And I was like, dang, I did all this work without even turning the camera on. Like, it was very intimidating. But I was like, you know what? Long haul. If 5 years from now, this channel could be massive and you could make a little change on the side monthly, you know, a little extra $400, $500, $600 from making a YouTube channel, it'll be worth it. And so that's kind of what I was thinking. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to do it. And I just kind of pushed through. And so YouTube is a lot of work, but, you know, with the right information, you can absolutely do it. And if you just keep making videos and have videos that are specific towards what people are searching for, then you're going to be successful. I mean, there's no doubt about it. You're going to be successful and you just keep pushing through. Let me see here. Let me see if people are making some comments here. Let's go in the comment section and check out what's going on. We're doing a video. Check it out. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. We'll check it out. Damon, thanks for joining the live stream, sir. I don't think I saw your name earlier. You probably were watching, but thanks for commenting here. I'm at 590, got a secure Discover last month. How long before I try for unsecure? Damon, my advice to you would be to keep that secured card for a year. Don't do anything other than get that card, use it tremendously. See if you can transfer to the 5% cashback program, because I think you earn more cashback that way with the 5% than you do getting 2% and 1%. So transfer to that. If you're driving, you're going to be getting 5% cash back on gas from April to June, right now. So sign up for that. Call them and ask them to transfer you to that. And then make sure you activate the 5% cashback category. Josh says, thanks for all the super chat. Yeah, thank you for all the super chat. I appreciate you guys a lot. Julian says, we need more people like you that want to help others better themselves financially. Yeah, man, I appreciate that. Like I said, it's a dream. It's a dream. I mean, tonight we had like 70 something people in the live stream, and I can't even imagine how many more people will be in the live stream, a year or two from now. I mean, it's really crazy. So thank you guys for being here. I would say early on in the journey, but like 6,000 subs, I think I have like 6,600 and something subs. It's not really early on in the journey, but I guess it's early in the journey compared to whenever the channel is going to have 60,000 subs. And we're going to get there. We're going to have over 100,000 subs because I'm going to do all the work. I'm going to continue to make videos. I'm going to continue to help people. And I'm going to continue just to, be as informative and as helpful as I can. So I'm excited that you guys are here now, because I guarantee in a year from now, in 2 years from now, we're going to have over 100,000 subs. And that's going to be pretty dope, because here you are and I have 6,600 and something subs. So that's pretty cool. Gary says you should start the stream earlier. Dude, I wish I would start it earlier if I didn't have to work from 6:30 to 5 o'clock and then drive like an hour and a half to get home. I would absolutely start it earlier. What I really should do is actually do the stream like on a weekend, but I don't know what the traffic is going to be like on the weekend. Like, I don't know if you guys are going to like have time to watch a live stream on a Saturday or a Sunday. And then I don't know if I want to like take the time to do that then, but it would be a lot easier to do the stream on a Saturday or Sunday than doing it now, because it's already 8:22, which is crazy. I need to shower still and eat and wash clothes and go to bed like by 10:30 and wake up at 5 o'clock or 4:50. But whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm living the good life, or I'm living my best life. It's all about outlook. I'm super grateful for where I am right now in my life. Life hasn't always been this good. There's been some super, 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 super dark days in the past. And I'm looking directly in the camera because there's been some super dark days in the past. And I'm so grateful for where I am right now. Like, my future is bright. It's brighter than it was. It's brighter than it is right now at this moment. So I'm really grateful for where I am in my life. All right. So let's see here. Says, bro, are you ever going to get off? Okay. Time up. All right. Thanks, Colin Cornelli. Max says, I'm signed up for Patreon, bro, because I love your videos and support. I watch other people credit channels, but I watch you the most and want to show my appreciation for the help with my journey. Mac, I appreciate you, sir. And like I said, I told you months ago when you comment on my videos, dude, you're going to be right there before you know it. Okay, so appreciate that a lot. And thanks for signing up on Patreon, or thanks for signing up if you're going to. I'm not sure if you said you signed up or you're going to sign up. So I appreciate you. Rolando from South Texas, like the Valley, South Texas. Thanks for joining the live stream. I appreciate you, sir. Charles says, I have a $8,000 credit limit with Discover. What do you think about Capital One Venture Card? I think Capital One Venture Card is okay. I think actually, yeah, it's a pretty good card. I think the sign up bonus is like 50,000 points right now. If you're looking for a travel card, there are some other cards that you can consider, but if you want to get your feet wet with the Capital One Venture Card, I think it's a solid card. Cole, hey, thanks for joining the live stream, bro. I appreciate you stopping by here. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay, Miss Gatlin, I see you out here leaving comments. All right. Okay, just don't forget about me when you're popping. It's me, dude. Okay, yeah. Not sure what to do with that, but I won't forget about you when I'm popping. Not to mention when I'm popping, hopefully I'm still the same dude. It's the same type of dude and kind of the same way. I think I will be. So, and as far as I'm concerned, I'm popping now, because 6,000 subs is not an easy thing to accomplish, and we're out here. We're doing it. Oh, you're going to sign up. Okay, cool. Yeah, wait for the first. Wait for the first. That's good. Definitely wait for the first. Brownville, South Padre. Yeah, yeah. Padre is pretty dope. Sign up on the first. Yeah, there you go. Thanks, Josh. All right, cool. So Julian says a hard inquiry just fell off today. There you go. There you go. Will you ever try gaming? Husky boy. I wish I would try gaming. I don't have any time to do gaming, man. Like I just don't. Like my schedule doesn't allow it. And with YouTube, yeah, it would be super hard to do 2 channels. I was trying to do 2 channels. I have a channel called How to Grow on YouTube TV. Because I was like, oh man, I got this. I can do 2 channels and it's way too much work. I haven't done a video on that channel in quite some time. So there's that. Sunday afternoon around 2 to 3. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that would be a lot better. But then again, I'd have to carve out that time on Sundays. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Big Time Tenman says, what's up? Loving the stream. Dude, the stream is so over right now. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching the live stream. If you're new to the channel, if this is your first time here, be sure to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss anything. Once again, my name is Duane with howtobuildcredittv.com, and I approve this video. I will see you in the next video. Until next time, take care and be blessed. Peace. Later, guys.